What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about two fragrances that I just got in, which explains why I look like this, obviously, even though you might not see a difference from all my other videos. Just woke up, pretty much, had to check the mail, and since I'm going to be spraying stuff on myself, I decided to go ahead and just, make this video. So I've got Angelique Noir and Neroli, I don't even know how to say it, Outrenoir? Outrenoir? I don't know. Apparently it's a really good one. A lot of people would say better than Imagination. It's also more expensive than Imagination, so we'll see. I don't remember smelling this fragrance before, but I remember smelling Angelique Noir before. I think when I visited, I think it was Washington, D.C., I really loved Angelique Noir. Thought I had to have it at some point. Then Saks Fifth had some kind of sale going on that was like 15%, and then if you get there's like a 20% stackable coupon on top of it. So I was like, you know what, might as well. Bought it for around the cheaper than you can get a Louis Vuitton fragrance, higher 200 range. So hey, if I don't like it, I'll resell it, make my money back. I don't really care. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into these two fragrances. So I was actually gonna I'm actually going on a work trip soon, and was expecting to purchase a few Guerlain fragrances while I was gone, but with that sale coming around, I was like, I have to go ahead and purchase them now. So I'll probably be purchasing some other stuff, maybe some Chanel Privé line fragrances, or exclusive line fragrances, or maybe, what was the other one? Maybe Lovers by Louis Vuitton. It's that time of year to wear that fragrance, so I might go ahead and purchase that fragrance. We'll see. Don't really have a plan. It's just whenever I get where I'm going, I'll buy a few things in stores. But let's go ahead. I especially want to get my nose on Sycamore by Chanel. But anyways, let's get started with Neroli. Actually, you know what? Since I already know Angelique Noir, we'll get started with Angelique Noir. It has been quite a while since I smelled it, though. It's been about a year. So maybe my thoughts have changed on it, and maybe I made a mistake. So here it is. This is one of Guerlain's, obviously, private line collections, L'Art and something. L'Art and Matière, I guess. I don't remember what the name was. Let's go ahead and get this sprayed. I've seen a lot of talk about other Guerlain fragrances. From what I remember, I think it was Tobacco Honey. Reminded me of like Oud Wood. So I mean, I didn't really care. I think it was Oud Wood that it reminded me of. Patchouli Paris. No, Patchouli Paris reminded me of Oud Wood. Tobacco Honey, I forgot what it reminded me of. Maybe maybe it might have been like a different Tom Ford fragrance. Probably something like Tobacco Vanille. Don't really remember. This stuff is still fire. I have no idea what the notes are. I'm glad my thoughts haven't changed on it. I don't know if there's some kind of, not leather, maybe like suede. Maybe like a tonka bean. This is perfect for fall weather. Yeah, but a lot of people don't talk about this one specifically, at least from what I saw in Facebook groups. Everybody was going off about these Saks Fifth codes and stuff, and everybody was purchasing Neroli Outrenoir, whatever it is. A lot of people were debating against that fragrance and Herbs Troublantes. I knew I had Angelique Noir on lockdown, and I was considering the new one, the Vetiver one. I forgot what I think it was like Vetiver Vought or something like that. Those were the two I was considering, but people were saying it's better than Imagination, so I had to go ahead and pull the trigger. But yeah, this one's really good. It's very kind of like fuzzy feeling, kind of cozy. It's a cozy, fuzzy feeling, perfect for this fall weather that's coming up. Yeah, I wish I had the notes with me, but I don't. You know what? We'll go ahead and pull them up. We'll pull up the notes here. See how fast I can do it. Angelique Noir Guerlain. All right. So this fragrance came out in 2005. Let's see. Okay, so top notes: Angelica, pear, pink pepper. Middle notes: jasmine, caraway. Base notes: Angelica, vanilla, cedar. So I guess I was wrong about the leather. I don't know what Angelica smells like. I think that's just probably my first time smelling a fragrance with Angelica. I can kind of smell the pear. I kind of see that. Jasmine forward fragrance or jasmine fragrance. I actually like jasmine fragrances. Tom Ford's Jasmine Rouge is one that's been on my radar for a while. I just haven't purchased it. Some people would say this is a more feminine leaning fragrance. I don't give a damn. All right, let's see. So people are pretty much saying, or at least this comment saying, it's a fresh vanilla. I would say, yeah, I could see it's a fresher vanilla, perfect for the fall though, not like a super fresh vanilla that's like summer. Okay, so it kind of reminds me of a fragrance that would probably be like a, Dior's Cologne Blanche, or maybe like a Blanche by Byredo, something in that kind of area. Yeah, that's kind of what it's coming down to. So not, that's the category of fragrance it's in, I would say. And let's go ahead and get into Neroli Outrenoir, whatever it is. So here it is. You guys know I love my Imagination, so I also love my Guerlain. This might be like the perfect combo for me. Let's go ahead and, I think I might have smelled it before. I smelled the entire line when I was at Washington D.C. a few years back, or yet last year. So I might have smelled it, just completely forgot about it. But yeah, obviously videos have been a little inconsistent time-wise and upload-wise. I'm gonna go ahead and give my excuses now. Excuse will be, I've been sick. You can probably hear it in my voice. Super busy. School just started, kind of thing. And what else? That's about it. Oh, and my internet's been out. So that's another thing. Not even internet. It wasn't even, the internet company. It was the building I'm in. I guess they used some cheap stuff and had to get some electrical work fixed, I guess. Whatever. All right. This does not smell like Imagination. Does it? Imagination is more of a soapy fragrance. This is going to be more of a Neroli fragrance. There's more Neroli forward. Let's go ahead and pull up the notes. So this fragrance came out in 2016. Top notes are petitgrain, bergamot, tangerine, lemon. Oh my god. Grapefruit. Middle notes: tea, neroli, orange blossom, smoke. Earthy notes: base notes: vanilla, oak moss, myrrh, benzoin, ambrette. So, from my stuffy nose, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a few more sprays here, just to overwhelm myself here. I don't think this is going to be as strong as Imagination though. Maybe when it sits a little bit, but. Let's see. Yes, I get the more citruses in the opening. That's good. People saying better than Imagination. I don't know. I feel like it's definitely going to be a compliment getter. Seems a little bit more light, more. Not in a bad way. It's more light, more transparent than Imagination is. I think Imagination is more in your face, or it could be very overwhelming, especially if you overspray it. This one, not so much. Really good though. Neroli scent tea fragrance. It's like Neroli tea fragrance. Again, I don't really get the comparison to Imagination. Actually, did people say it smelled like Imagination in the smells like section? No, people weren't even comparing it to Imagination in the smells like section. Compared to some Celine fragrance. So I wonder why the Facebook groups, they were comparing this to Imagination like crazy. I would say this would be more of a similar thing to like, I would feel like this is like a way better version of a Oolong Cha. Maybe that's crazy to say, but to me this kind of is more similar to Oolong Cha. Obviously I have like a small decan of it, but way better. I thought about Oolong Cha, purchasing it. But at the same time, I don't know if I would actually wear it. It's the only Nishane fragrance I've actually enjoyed. And now that I have this one, I think this smells kind of similar, but way better. It doesn't have the synthetic thing that Nishane has, or like Oolong Cha has, at least to me. It's more, I wouldn't say natural smelling, but I guess that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, really great, really good. Both really good fragrances. For the upcoming weather though, Angelique Noir, for sure. For sure. This will be getting a lot of wears. At least I say that. It's probably gonna get like 3 max before I start using other things. Well, Neroli Outrenoir, whatever the hell it is, will also be getting some wears. So that's all I have for you guys. I do have another fragrance coming in today. Hasn't gotten here. I was actually going to make a video including that fragrance, but it's probably going to get here a little later. So, yeah, I at least have 2 different videos I could make. More content, right? That's all I have for you guys. Please leave a like and subscribe. I will see you guys on the next video. Let me know what you guys think about these 2 fragrances. If you've smelled Angelique Noir or Neroli Outrenoir. Both are really good. Obviously Guerlain's one of my favorite houses as well. Guerlain, just pay me or something, just pay me just a little bit. Maybe just send me don't even pay me. Send me a few more of these fragrances. These right here. Don't worry about it. They're PR. Don't worry about it. That's all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys.